Hey guys, and welcome to Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a very unique farming game. It is very much if Harvest Moon and Terraria had a baby. It has elements of both games, but it's not exactly really like either. We'll just hop into the game, and you guys will get a grasp pretty quickly of what it's about. So one quick housekeeping issue. We're going to be playing on the standard farm. The standard farm is just a wide open space and lets you totally design your own farm. There's the Riverland Farms, which has less area, but has a fishing focus with more riverbanks and good variety of fish. The Forest Farm allows you an area of forest that will continuously respawn and give you an area that kind of lets you get ahead of the curve with some items you normally not get. The mining, the Hilltop Farm gives you a mining advantage. And the Wilderness Farm lets you fight creatures at night. So each farm has its own advantage, but it's a little bit smaller. But we're just going to play on the standard farm. So our character is going to be named Greenling. Our farm is going to be named Freyja, after our Cross of the Dutchman Let's Play. And as a reference to Breesolf, who is another Let's Player who I've been a fan of for years, we're going to have our favorite thing to be Fuzzy Pickles. So I do know the character I want to have. So, just thought of a design before the game started here. Just want yellow. Hard to, with these sliders, to always get exactly what you want, so. And we're gonna have orange pants and shirt. So don't want quite that yellow. Perfect. We're gonna hop into the game. And for my very special grandson, I want you to have this sealed envelope. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. Now let Grandpa rest. 20 years later. Joja, join us and thrive and be watched by overlords as we watch over your every move, both physically and with cameras. And if you do not participate, you will be terminated. And there is us, working every day at the Joja offices. We're told when to rest, we're told when to work. We have to do the same job, day in, day out. But there's something we remembered, something our grandfather gave to us long ago, a letter. It reads, Dear Greenling, if you're reading this, then you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what mattered most in life. Real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Freyja Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Louis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? I think it is time for a change. Time for a new life. Time for new opportunities. time to go to Stardew Valley. It's only half a mile away. Hello, you must be Greenling. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. Well, gladly. This is to give you an introduction to two of the most important characters in the game, and an idea of what you're doing to get started. This is Joja Farm. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Mayor Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everybody's been asking about you. Not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Very, very rustic. So rustic that they keep like a couple dozen things of wood beside the house. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt though. Rude! Don't listen to her, Greenling. She's trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. That's probably more like it. Anyway, you must be tired from a long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit. Introduce yourself. Townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in a box here, and I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. That is very handy. Because if you don't want to make it to town, you can just quickly drop some stuff in that box, and you don't have to sell it directly. Very much appreciated. And it makes it very handy for selling stuff at the end of the day. So let's hop out of bed and start a new day. What's this? You see 15 parsnip seeds. Here's a little something to get you started. Mayor Lewis. Well, isn't that nice, fam? But why don't we start a day with some television? Television is a very important way to start your day because it gives you an idea of what's coming tomorrow and what to expect for the day. Welcome to Cozy 5, your number one source for weather, news, and entertainment. Now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful, sunny day tomorrow. The reason this matters is if it's rainy, you don't have to water your crops, which can be a big advantage. Who? I see a glimmer from my sky moor, a shard of knowledge from the future. Spirits are very happy today. Let's do best to shower everyone with good fortune. Fortune affects various things in the game, mostly the mines. So, welcome to Live Enough Land, back in with another tip drill. Now listen up. There's one for all you greenhorns out there. Chop wood and search for odd forest, earn some cash. We're waiting on your first harvest. So a couple hints to start off with. Oh, don't do that. This is my first tip. So, the scythe is the early weapon you can use without using energy. As you saw, I swung my axe and used 2 energy right away. So energy cannot be regenerated very easy in the early game. So making sure you save energy is very important. So, and put the things in an order you'll remember. Whatever you like. And also you'll want to turn on always show tool hit location. This is very useful because it shows you where you're going to actually hit. So, we'll want to clear up the farm here. I don't recommend cleaning up the whole thing because you do not have enough energy for this and you need your energy on the first day. So mostly just clear up quite a bit of area. The scythe will never use up energy as you swing it, so Remember, you can use the scythe as much as you want to clear up areas. So that's very useful. We don't need to clean up the small area at first. But the first thing I recommend you do is chop down some trees, get 50 wood. The reason we want to get 50 wood is 50 wood allows you to get the chest. Chest will let you store a lot of things in its inventory, which is especially important during the first day because you have very little inventory space. Once we get the second backpack, we double our space, so that will give us a lot more space, but currently we're kind of stuck with what we have. So we really need that chest. So just continue working till you get 50 wood. I wouldn't go much past 50 because again, you have limited energy, and once you run out of energy, you pretty much have to end the day. So we'll try to kind of keep ourselves above that point. So we can collect all this wood. We have 50, so all the crafting is done from the menu, so we'll craft a chest. I say lucky, we barely had enough space to craft that. You can paste chest pretty much wherever, and I recommend putting pretty much everything in there. So we actually have worms. Always collect worms. Worms give you a lot of nice stuff. Whenever you see worms, collect them. Anyway, I recommend making your farm kind of neat and tidy. So you can make 3x3s. So we have 15, so we want to make it 5 long. Plus we have 3 mixed seed. Mixed seed can go pretty much anything, but mixed seed is very valuable considering the price of seeds. So, and throw the mixed seed down. We're now going to head to the store to collect some new items. We'll quickly put the watering can in there because we can water that stuff later. Because we're going to be buying more seeds and the like. So, there's some stuff up there we can collect. We'll collect that after, just in case there's extra stuff we want to buy. So we used up a lot of our energy there, just to get enough money for a chest. Also want to keep an eye out for any kind of people. This board will tell you when people's birthdays are and when events are, and also if anybody needs anything, it will also be on this board. So we can talk to these people. And we had some supplies for the saloon. Pierre's got some good stuff. So that's the owner of the saloon. If you talk to him anywhere else, he will tell you that. Ah, man, Luz told me just life. I'm Marty. So if we go behind the counter, we can talk to Pierre. Hey, it's Mr. Greenland, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. Also buy products from you at a good price. So I recommend buying one of everything. We actually didn't need to buy the parsnips particularly because we already had one, but not the end of the world. So yeah, pretty much grab one of everything, and then the one I actually recommend is the bean starter. Actually, we just lost 10 gold, but I didn't actually want the parsnips. That was a misclick. So I believe there is one person we can talk to back here, or 2 people actually. So this is Abigail. Oh, that's right. Heard some news moving into that old farm. And this is Caroline. Hello, you must be going to the new farm. I'm Caroline. So the reason we're doing this is there's actually a quest to greet all 28 people. There's also a quest to harvest anything. So we'll have to wait for her. You can actually push some to go through them, and you eventually will, but she was walking at a pretty good pace anyway, so we can now head back to our farm, because we want to get all the stuff planted before the end of the day, or before we get exhausted. I don't think you get exhausted from just walking around, so you shouldn't have too much trouble. So we got a daffodil and a dandelion. These are good things to pick up because they give you money in the early game. Anything you can forage will give you money. I do not believe they take any energy to pick up, so it's a great way to get started in the early game. So we need to host more area. So what we can do is just do some space down here. Again, how we use the energy, so keep that in mind. Actually, we'll put all this stuff in here. Because I do not believe you can walk through the beans, so we'll give it its own kind of line. Don't really want it to be in the way. So yeah, you can't walk through it. So put those in, get our watering can. And the easiest way to water is just to water kind of around you. So if you walk like this, you can water all the spaces around you. So good way to water. And when we need to fill the watering can, we can just go right over to that pond over there. So there's no point in watering that extra space. We can go fill up our watering can quickly. And I think we'll just walk around town, meet people, and collect items. So again, since we have so many few items, I recommend kind of keeping all the stuff possible that you don't need. Again, always mine worms. They can't give you things. I believe that's actually 3 clay, which is, I don't know, it's... I guess kind of it is what it is. So it's a new person we can introduce ourselves to. I wouldn't worry about like really walking around looking for people, but if you see someone, you can talk to them. My husband runs the general store here. And have you met my daughter Abigail? She's the one with the pale purple hair. We've actually already met Caroline. So, oh, aren't you exactly how I imagined? But that's okay. I'm Jody. So everybody starts with 0, like kind of 0 hearts, and we can raise hearts by giving them gifts. Gifts they like, we'll raise it by the most. Neutral gifts will raise it by kind of a moderate amount. Gift people dislike, I believe, will lower their like. So it's important to give people stuff they like. Well, hello and welcome to our community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. I think Evelyn will be okay. There's a little tyke over here we can talk to as well. Oh, a stranger. My name's Vincent. Mom says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. You would also go to houses if they're occupied, much like Animal Crossing. And talk to people if they are in there. No, I guess even if they're not in there. Lesson learned. So. Ooh, I can read it on your face. You're gonna love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by a saloon. That's where I work. Oop. Just wanted to see if there's anybody in the kitchen we could talk to. Oh, okay. Well, apparently those are both bedrooms. I thought one would be the kitchen, but I guess the kitchen's right here. So it makes sense that those would be the bedrooms. So, met a couple people. Can't read those. So the one thing you want to do is head to the shore on the first day, because the shore is one of the areas you can get probably the most stuff from. Oh, the new farmer would be inspected, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot, live in a little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. So we're actually heading to Elliot's house right there. So just look for stuff exactly like this, shells and the like. The bridge has stuff, you can see stuff across there, but you need 300 pieces of wood to fix the bridge. So fixing the bridge as soon as possible can be a very good thing. It can net you quite a bit of money. So all the stuff can be sold for a little bit of cash. Ah, how was your first night in the old cottage? That's Mayor Lewis. So we need to find something Mayor Lewis likes. Oh, gone fishing. Be back tomorrow. So that's Fish Shack. You can buy kind of all your fishing that he needs. We do not have a fishing rod yet, so we cannot fish. Because obviously we don't have a rod. So getting there can be a good kind of start. Maybe a walk around does use up energy. I didn't think it did, but it very well might. Unless picking up those oysters and stuff used up some energy, but... Oh, hey! You're a new guy, huh? Cool. Hey, kid. Name's Pam. We'll keep an eye on it. Ooh, nice haircut. Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. So I actually wouldn't mind getting some more seeds then. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Because we met a couple people, we picked up all the stuff that was at the beach. Not sure if people will ask for clam, oysters, and mussels, but it won't hurt to keep it on hand. Like I said, keep one of every item on hand for later, so that if you need it, you have easy access to it. So that uses up energy, I'm not sure. But anyway, you can walk around and cut down all the stuff, collect plant fiber, and possibly even get seeds. So, seeds will give us a direct seed. Seeds, as you have seen, can be expensive. I didn't actually want to break that tree, but yeah, see, 30 hasn't gone down, but we had a lot more energy than this earlier, so I'm not sure what caused the energy to go down, actually. But not a problem. Getting lots of plant fiber, getting no seeds. Not sure if you have to ask to cut grass to get seeds or not, but gotta make our way through. So the day's actually getting short. We want to go to bed before 12 p.m. The reason being, if you go to bed any later than 12, you get an energy penalty to the amount of energy you get on the next day. So for exactly that reason, we want to make sure we get the most energy possible. Because early game we don't have a lot of food. So, did we get any? No. We haven't got any. Oh no, we did get one mixed seed, which is perfect. I guess we just used up energy doing all that digging. So the only other thing you can explore is this area. I don't think there's really much to find there. And we're getting good stuff just from kind of working our way through here. 9 o'clock. Like I said, anytime before 12 is when you have to. I believe this is where the greenhouse goes once you have it. That's a long ways kind of off, so that's something we can look forward to. But oh, there you go. Got another mixed seed. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, it's 9. So we're just gonna kind of get those seeds planted in the ground. And we can quickly do some more, but don't really want to risk not getting it. And not going to get much more done in the little bit of time we have left. Plus it's getting kind of dark, so. So let's give them a quick water. Well, there's a little bit of time. Oops. We probably don't have enough energy to cut down a tree, so I think we'll just call it a day. We will keep the watering can on this because we'll need it for the morning. So, hop into your day, and you actually have to get into bed to end the day. Would you like to sleep for the night? Yes, we would. Your progress has been saved. So anyway, guys, that was the first day. And in the next one, we will start the second day. Each episode will do 1 day of progress. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming out for my introduction. to the great game of Stardew Valley. Back in the next episode for more. Thanks, guys. Later.